Hey, this is former WWE superstar and ECW original, the Blue Meanie. And you're looking at and you're listening to, and you're watching the Shootin' Shit podcast. Ooh.
That's going to be my new go-to. It's not for the air, though. That's the behind-the-scenes shit that people don't get to see when we are just messing around in the back. Gentlemen, how are we doing?
Until
Talk about yourself messing around in the back there.
I'm saying until Dennis's True Hollywood story comes out and he fucking bags on all of us.
Jesus That's Christ. Not even a thing anymore that people even know.
What the fuck?
How sad is that? How sad is that? I was thinking about that the other day. Like fucking VH1's like fucking behind the music and shit.
Oh, dude, like, those used to be so cool.
They were so great and it was so good. Yeah. And now you
even
talk
the
about it and people are like, what? Yeah, nobody fucking remembers it.
Yeah. Well, it's because the streaming services now acknowledge documentaries as anything that talks about a certain subject for an extended period of time, I guess. Fuck, I don't know, man.
Well, people's homemade tapes are now considered actual films in the adult category. True. So
yeah,
it's not a big stretch there, bud.
God bless them for doing it.
God bless. For the amount of change you can find in your sofa, you can see your next door neighbor's corn slicer.
There you go, man. That's God's work. Doing God's work.
Depending on what she looks like.
Yeah. Like a month free.
Good. That's a good the first month free. Don't forget to cancel on the... Bro, don't let me forget to cancel this on the 29th day.
Let's put that shit on my calendar, dog. I got a reminder. Actually, no, I do truly have a reminder for the cancel date for my Sirius XM radio.
Oh, I do too.
Oh, me too. Me too.
I can get the 6 months.
Like, yo, I'm canceling it, and then they're gonna be like, "Sir, let's go back and we'll give you the same promo for another year." I'll be like, "All right, cool, thanks."
You say that, yeah, man. I've been Columbia Housing them for 2 years, bro.
Dude, I think Columbia House is now ICE, and they're just fucking going after all those motherfuckers. Yo, where's that Mighty Boss Tone CD at, you fuck?
If you ever got metal music, if you ever got rock music or Spanish music from the Westinghouse, be on the lookout. ICE has your address.
Take them in, Bill. We got some lost lonely boys over here. We got some lost lonely boys. Take them in. I don't care if his name's Harold.
Harold.
This one owns La Bamba. La Bamba. That sounds Mexican. Get him.
Richie.
Richie Valens fucking hit. Who would have saw that?
Oh my god, dude. That's hilarious shit.
But yeah, for real, I think fucking Columbia House, they're all like, we got a plan. That's what we're gonna do. They're raiding homes. They're looking for fucking Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. See, right? It's one of ours. Fuck it. Okay. Fucking
Tupac's double CD album.
The Thug and Life Greatest Hits. I had that one.
Man.
You got Ready to Die from Biggie? Yep, that's one of ours too.
That's one of ours too, bitch. Come with us.
Fucking
who even has CDs
anymore? And then we can go. And then we can go. We ain't going nowhere.
You had 8 CDs from 1996 for a penny, and you fucking and now you're fucking sitting in El Salvador going, "What the fuck happened here?"
But you got to think, dude. If it wasn't
finish that last one out, Sean.
If it wasn't for Columbia House, man, white boys in Central Illinois like me would have never gotten access to Tupac, Dr. Dre, and NWA.
Hold on, Sean. Just finish that line for me. We ain't going nowhere. Come
Bad
on.
Boys for life, baby.
Get that clip. We need that for further evidence.
What? Of the baby oil scandal? What are you?
Right.
Baby oil scandal.
Well, I am in Sean's closet, that's for sure.
Yeah, you know, Sean used to drive trucks. That's truckloads of baby oil is what I heard.
Sorry, my old man used to steal Cabbage Patch dolls.
Okay, hold on. My parents did too, but it's not for the stereotypical for the birth certificate bullshit.
I
Okay,
didn't even think about that, man.
I was a preemie, honest to God, hand to fucking God. I was a preemie, and the only clothes that fit me when I was first born was the Cabbage Patch Kids
What do you mean
clothes.
preemie? Like a premature adult?
I mean, I was born all of 5 pounds 5 ounces, my guy. 5'5", the hard way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh fuck!
God
Dude.
damn.
It's
Yeah.
funny, man.
It's a miracle I got as big as I did, dude. I almost didn't make it at the beginning. Ah, yeah, dude. How do you like that? Take a spin on Cabbage Patch Dolls,
Well, dude, and the worst part,
Westinghouse.
dude, you got to take in consideration too that you made it based on the fact that at least 2 pounds of that was your actual head.
Jesus.
So
Thanks, Sean. That's awesome.
Wow.
I got a big
Wow.
head. I get it.
oh, Carlito, come on, man, calm down. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all
Dennis, start the video. I don't want to start off with Carlito.
right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be talking about a convention that Sean and I were at over this weekend because we're bringing some exclusives that happened there. I'm bringing some photos from just, God, I guess we can call them fans. I'm going to go mark on at least one of them. Then we have a shit ton of videos. So let's start it with this one because Sean just had to bring out the Carlito fun already. We're walking around this convention, and mind you, there's a lot of like high tier names from the 80s and 90s, early 90s, and some jobbers from the 2000s mixed in. And I'm walking with Sean and his friend Kathy and my friend Kathy, just walking around, and I hear stop shot. I hear from the
Just
side, "Hey Carlito."
it wasn't me.
It wasn't Sean that time. Who it was Mr. Nochin himself, James Ellsworth, who had a booth there for a photo. It was like $20, so I gave him $20 because he made me laugh. Fucking James Ellsworth right there with his Nochin. Call me Carlito, and Sean is taking that all weekend. Doesn't help that after I get done talking to James Ellsworth and I'm walking around the tables, right next to him was fucking Gilbert, and Gilbert goes, "Hey Carlito!" So all weekend long, Sean took photos with me, talking about I got to meet Carlito at the SXE, which was the what was it? The
Square Circle Expo.
Squared Circle Expo in Indiana, right there in Indianapolis. More to come about that place, man. That's a booming place. If you guys haven't been, I'd suggest getting your tickets to next year's because we enjoyed ourselves thoroughly. But with that, you guys know conventions bring out everybody, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the marks. The marks.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Dude, that guy was real proud. He literally was walking around the entire weekend with a half shirt on.
For those
Can
of
you
y'all who watched,
imagine? Can you look first? Let me comment on this. Look at where his belly button is. So, can you imagine like having to have your ween half out while you're getting a fucking Intercontinental Championship belt tattooed across it? Like, bro, you
Well,
fucking
dude,
that,
you know,
You made
This
poor
was-
life. Like, I don't judge people. I don't like to judge people. Yeah, you live your life the way you want. But this gentleman has made some fucking awful life choices to get here.
Well, dude, you got to remember too, Joey. This is Indiana, so this was obviously a hold my beer moment.
This is obviously wild shit.
It wrapped around, brother. For those who don't know and can't
A
see
wrap
the,
around. All right.
the
Yeah, it
video,
goes clear. Yeah, it goes clear around you. The entire belt wraps around the tattoo wraps his entire body.
I mean, props to him though, because it will always expand no matter how big he gets. So good on you, bro.
somebody explain what we're looking at for those on the audio only.
Oh, go ahead, Sean. You can explain.
It
that.
appears to be about a 32-year-old intoxicated Indiana redneck in a Walmart tie-dye shorts with basketball shorts underneath that are somehow sticking out higher than the actual pants. And on his
Weird.
left-hand side, like I said, he's wearing shorts. He has his keys hanging from his waistband, so they're pretty tight. And he has the Intercontinental WWF Heavyweight Wrestling Championship in color tattooed completely around his torso.
Any chick that gives this dude a quick,
Give some pussy for the rest of us, bud. All right. God damn.
And his lines are shit. I mean, the tattoo's crooked as fuck. Look at that WWF. It's kind of like
it's a little.
It's kind of slanted,
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. Maybe it was.
Well, I feel like maybe everybody in the room the night that was tattooed may have been a little slanted.
I don't think you guys
sucking some shit out of a broken light bulb leads to choices like this. So hey, good for you.
You're not fully appreciating it. Look at the stitching in the title, leather belt itself.
Yeah.
Any lady that gives that guy a little bit of dome is taking fucking belt shots to the head. There's no.
And you can see like clear over here on the opposite side, where there's no color in the star and the edging around there, which means he got to that point, was like, fuck it, dude.
I'm done.
I can't take no more. I mean, there's a lot of missing ink in this tattoo. I'm not sure it's not a cover up for like a KKK symbol or some shit like that. But I can't.
God. Imagine covering up something like that. You know what? Hold on. Look at the bottom where it says World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion.
Right. That's a cover up, bro. That is a cover up. There is something underneath that tattoo.
That was so bad. He said, fuck it. Give me the Intercontinental Championship.
Right.
I mean, it's right above his dick. He probably had like all aboard tattooed on there or something. And the meth took over. So it's like, let me put a fucking title belt on it.
Oh, maybe his wife fell in love with her gay best friend and he had to cover her name up.
It's funny because it's a big tattoo, but I'm willing to bet it still doesn't cost as much as buying an actual replica title from the shop. I'm just saying.
It's cheaper than the WWE shop one and slightly more expensive than the India belt.
Right.
It's right that sweet spot.
But wrestling fans, bro. Wrestling fans. We met a couple. We met a lot of interesting people.
We met a lot of interesting people at the wrestling convention.
Joe, there was a guy there dressed as Ric Flair, the blue robe, the boots, tights, everything, right? But he's walking. Hold on. He's walking with the medical canes, not like the classy MVP type cane. I mean, like the one you get when you had hip replacement surgery.
Yeah.
So he's walking around the hallway, and of course, I'm thinking that's the greatest rib I've ever fucking seen in my life. The guy dressed like Rick, and he's actually using the cane as part of the gimmick. And I even said that is fucking beautiful. That I just like, I love the cane, and he goes, "Oh no," he goes, "I just had hip replacement surgery."
It wasn't part of the costume.
It wasn't part of the costume.
That's amazing. I don't know. Nothing will beat the Ric Flair that we saw at WrestleMania last year, though.
Oh God, dude!
You remember him?
Yes. Fucking.
Well, this guy wasn't any good. He just had a great costume, but his Rick was shit.
I have to find the picture of our Rick.
I was about to say I'm looking to see if I had one. Shit, I don't see it. Well, while we're getting on to that, the convention was really well ran. I was able to get a lot of my stuff done really fast, and we were there for 2 fucking days.
Yeah.
I tore through like the first hour and a half in day 1 and got everybody done that I needed on that day. I introduced Sean to my good buddy Moose. Got to meet Moose.
And so, for the record, he actually is friends with Moose. I can't give him shit anymore. He's actually friends with Moose. I know.
Yeah.
It was irritating. I mean, you know what's even more irritating, Joe? This is pretty fucking cool. He's a pretty fucking cool dude, man. Got to talk to him a little bit. He's very, very humble.
Fucking Moose Knuckle hanging out with Jovan. That's awesome.
No, I just mean like.
Hey, hold on. Jovan, is your phone number still the same?
No, put it in Facebook Messenger.
But you
have my 313 number? Yeah, that's the one. I can't remember if I was here yet.
I had that 817 number.
Okay, yeah, no, I got 313 now.
Okay, that's why I was asking.
But no, anyway, getting like he was a real nice guy. Didn't mind, he loved talking wrestling. You could tell, like he's a fan.
He's a fan.
Yeah, it was really cool meeting him, man, because he was just like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" And then later on, I was back over there with my friend Kathy, and she was meeting. I think it was Matt Hardy, getting ready to meet Matt Hardy, and Moose was just sitting there on his phone, and he was like, "Hey, yo, where's Jovan at?" And I was like, "I don't know, man, like eating a salad or something." I couldn't remember where we were at that time.
Out there eating a salad somewhere,
dude. Jovan is like super healthy now. He's been at I spent Mania weekend with him. I seen him drink nothing but water.
Yeah, I'm on water only.
Right, and then we go out to eat. Last weekend, he's eating all healthy. Now, he only cracked once, but that was because him and Kathy found out that there was a Jack in the Box in Indianapolis, and they got really, really stupid and ordered it, and the DoorDash guy fucked it up, so they literally got 2 orders of food.
For free.
They were like, "You want any of this?" They're like, "No, I'm good."
Number one, I haven't had Jack in the Box since I left Texas because there's no Jack in the Box in Michigan, dude. So a Jack in the Crack opportunity had to be had, and it cleaned me out. I'm not gonna lie. I got back home Sunday afternoon.
It did.
By Sunday night, the fucking hell horns were blowing, and my toilet was crying. It was a great fucking day.
Dude, he got tacos and burgers. Tacos and burgers. It was
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, Sean, you ready for this?
7,000 calories.
Remember what your flare looks like? Look at our flare from Mania 40.
Okay. Oh my goodness. My goodness.
Complete with the belts, the blue butterfly robe.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell if he was light-skinned black guy or Asian or Filipino.
I'm gonna say he wears that out to the bar on Friday night, probably.
I guarantee you that's not the first time he's had that on.
Yeah, that's that's a going out outfit.
Dude, that's not the first time he had it on that week. That was fucking night 1. You know that motherfucker wore it a couple times out.
Oh shit!
My goodness.
Man,
my favorite are the guys who dress up like the Undertaker, who have no business dressing up. If you're 5'7", you're just a short guy in leather pants and gloves, buddy. That's
the Undertaker. We met looked like Taker a little bit.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Dude, we had real shit with Taker. There was a guy. There was like legit 7-footers walking around this thing. One guy even had a jersey on, and the back of the jersey said, "Yes, I'm 7 foot."
Yeah,
let's go. Let's go cry over fucking mid-Mark Calloway.
Dude, I told Sean to go ask that 7-foot guy how many inches, and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it. I was just scared, Joe. I was just scared.
He was scared.
He was a big son of a bitch, and his twin brother was
big
as tall as he was. Yeah,
yeah, we're some big boys, Indiana corn-fed boys. You know the type.
Can't say I do. I don't really sleep around like that, bud. What's between you guys?
Okay. We've got a little bit of everything to get to in our videos this week,
Do we
man.
though?
We do. Once again, Joey K contributed a lot of good information, a lot of good
A
videos.
lot of good information. That's what we're calling it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we're calling
Sean, bless his heart, tried.
We tried.
It's
Mama
been a
tried.
busy week, man. Come on.
It's been a busy week. Yeah. I had to. Oh, once again, for the people back home, we do this every week, and it always seems to surprise at least one out of the three of us.
It's true.
God, I laughed so hard when you sent this one, Joe, because I fucking love Uncle Laser. We're starting with Laser.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm a thick bitch is that. I can hear your mouth breathing. Calm down. I can hear your mouth breathing. I like a bitch built like a nose tackle, like a worn sap. I said in the fucking A gap, of course. That's where we met. I met a thick Mexican bitch at a quinceañera the other day. It's a Mexican birthday party. Okay. She was sitting there looking like Nacho Libre. I said, "Hello, how you doing, darling?" I was breastfeeding a 7-year-old. Which I thought that was a little old in age to be doing all that, but La Familia, whatever. But she had that second titty out just blowing around in the breeze. I said, "Now who's that for?" I went in there and got me a little suckle. That shit tasted like horchata. I love her very much. My name's Uncle Laser. Y'all been great.
Wow, Uncle Laser. Showing growth, showing improvements. A grower. He just keeps growing while still being 5 feet 1 inch.
Okay, dude. Grew up by a power plant. I'm built like a Clydesdale.
Something like that.
I'm a thick bitch, Jack.
Dude, he fucking kills it. He kills it on that show.
I fucking love
So
Uncle
good.
Laser. Sean, you want to tell everybody your Horchata story this week from this weekend? No, I'm just joking.
Nope.
Sean just looks at me in the most whitest establishment ever, which is the Golden Corral. And he sees that this Golden Corral offers horchata. And he looks at me and he goes, "You want some of that milk water?" And the damn dude behind the register laughed. And Sean goes, "He knows what I'm talking about."
That's so fucked up.
We were
The guy
together.
behind the register thought it was fucking hilarious.
He was dying. The Mexican dude that
He was
twisted
dying.
the register was dying. I was like, "I'll just take normal water. Thank you." Oh, yeah, dude.
That was a good
So,
time.
yeah.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
That's,
That's the best part of the meal, too.
It really was. It was a
The
shit
food
day.
sucked.
It was a
Waitress
shit
was hot.
day.
Waitress was hot, though.
Waitress was banging.
She was banging.
Do we want to go into sports or wrestling? We have a mix of a little bit of everything.
Oh, man, just surprises, I guess.
All right, here. We might as well get this one out of the way. Hain family, I'm sorry. Super religious family that are out there that watch this, I'm sorry. But this is too good to pass.
There you go.
If you was Jesus, how would you have came out the tomb? Baby.
Said if you were Jesus and you rose out of the tomb, how are you coming out?
Wow.
I just saw somebody.
It was too good. I had to do it. It was really good. The Seth Rollins, especially just with like the lights, and you're just,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna no sell it. Okay, that's cool.
No,
sell it.
I was thinking HBK Mania dressed as White Taker, right? That would be
Yeah, I'm like lackluster fucking Seth Rollins reference.
Okay.
I mean, although I
heard.
believe in Seth Rollins more than I believe in Jesus, so there's that
wow.
too.
There you go.
I fucking
were
believe
talking-
in Joe Hendry more than I believe in Jesus. Not saying something because I don't even watch TNA.
I don't have Joe Hendry. I wish I did. Let's get into this real quick.
Being the type of person who probably needs a straitjacket and medication does not equate to a lack of education. One of Malcolm's co-workers asked him if he knew wrestling wasn't real because he spent this last weekend watching WrestleMania. Did y'all know that underwater basket weaving isn't a real thing? So many people got an issue with wrestling being fake, and then they turn around and get fake eyelashes, BBLs, wigs, spray-on hairlines, tattoos for their 2K My Player. He has not reacted well to being asked that question. Silk just found out that bulls are colorblind. So, like, this whole time could have been matadors, too. They say cats always land on their feet, yet somehow Mufasa landed in a wildebeest stampede. But y'all worried about wrestling being fake. Oh, okay. In his defense, it does seem like a mental illness to lose sleep over horror films when you have an issue with the reality of pro wrestling. Why do they say carrots are good for your eyes? They haven't helped Colin at all. Every time that I return home from an optometrist appointment, Silk sticks my head in a bucket of carrot juice. That restraining order cannot come fast enough. If I thought wrestling was real, I would expect theme music to hit every time somebody walks into a Waffle House to get their ass beat. Someone in Malcolm's job said that the sun is apparently 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Who the fuck went up there and checked? I do find it odd that we lost astronauts in space for 9 months, yet somehow in 1969, Neil Armstrong made it all the way to the moon and back. Wrestlers get one chance to make sure they get the outcome of a match right. Whole time, Chris Brown did not have to die 2 minutes in the Stomp the Yard. They could have reshot that. Why did 10 minutes in the Stomp the Yard? Chris Brown, in fact, did not have to die 10 minutes and 50 seconds into the movie Stomp the Yard. Some of y'all's relationships can be bought at a flea market kiosk, and you worried about whether or not I know if wrestling's fake? Now, fuck out of here.
That's fucking awesome.
Here we go. The notes in the back kill it for me, man. Dear Jordan Peele, please film a black version of Batman with Kanye West as the Joker. Some flaws are worth overlooking if you some flaws are worth overlooking if you truly love somebody. Ranch on pizza is not one of those flaws. Never put off till tomorrow what can be done today. Your neighbor, co-worker, aunt, uncle, etc. need they ass beat for character development. Crash out for that plot. Life's too short to live with regrets. Send that text, apply for that job, rob that bank, take that plan B. You can do anything you set your mind to, so having split personalities is a superpower. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take unless it's Henny. No one wishes they had more boiled hot dog and penny water. That's a hot take on Henny.
I'm dying.
I see. And you did it all with the mic unmuted so we can hear it. That's
we can tell, dude. It's not like we weren't here for it. Fucking hell.
Episode 171. Sean dies on camera.
Plan B. Jesus Christ. This is off the rails. No Jesus Joe up here.
Let's get the Shador Sanders bullshit out of the way. Because I can't fucking stand it.
Hello?
You got that call?
Yeah, what's going on? Ready to go! Say it one more time for me.
This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Ready to go! Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man.
No, for sure.
We're going to take you with our next pick right here, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's be legendary.
But you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, man.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Ready to go! What does that mean?
What? What did he say?
I don't know.
How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone?
You heard that? He said you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that. What the fuck? Hey, I don't know what that was.
So that's his point of view. Here's the other side of the phone.
Hey, is this Shadur? This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing?
Fucked up, bro.
This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints. How you doing? Good. How are you, man?
Just fucked up.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man. But you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about
So
he went that shit. That kid, like he wants to find that kid and beat his ass.
well, they know who that kid is. That kid is
A genius.
the son of defensive coordinator for the Falcons, Jeff Ulbrich.
Ooh.
The kid got the number from his dad's iPad and prank called Shedeur Sanders. For this breach, the Falcons have been fined $500K, and Jeff Ulbrich has been fined $500K directly.
Wow. You think he got grounded?
You cost me $100K, I might kill you. So I think he's grounded. But yeah, not only did Shedeur free fall, I think he got picked in like the 4th round.
Fifth
He had to deal with 5th round.
Fifth round.
He had to deal with some punk
No,
ass
I mean,
kid.
if you're believing everything that they're putting out, and I've read a couple news articles from actual sports writers saying that he burned a lot of bridges just with his attitude going into interviews and stuff like that. Which, I mean, that has to be pretty significant he fell off the board, bro. I mean,
he was somebody's last grab before they just got into the nobody really cares about these picks.
and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know, because I didn't watch this kid play college football. I haven't watched a lot of college football the last couple of years. So, but was he really a number 1 draft pick, quality quarterback, Jovan?
I would not say yes.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
He was on a team that only won 3 or 4 fucking games the last season, and then 3 seasons the year before. They were hype trained. It's Dion. Dion is scheming for the kid, so he's going to get massive yards. But I told a friend of mine here.
Didn't his brother just fire his dad as his manager?
Well, his brother, yeah.
That just signed with Tampa Bay, right? Shiloh or whatever his name is?
Shiloh Sanders.
Okay. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt.
But I told a friend of mine here in Detroit, I said, dude, I guarantee you he's going to free fall because, number 1, he's got a bad attitude. Number 2, you can't prove his actual skill because everything they've done, it felt like it was tuned to make him look like the best quarterback ever, when a lot of his big plays came from situations that don't work in the NFL. And I was like, he's going to fall. I said, he's going to fall bad. So that's what happened.
Well, when I seen him drop, and I thought somebody would pick him up at least, late first round. But like I said, I don't really know him. So to see him drop that, I mean, come on, man, I don't remember that ever happening with somebody that was considered a top prospect. I mean, the 5th round.
It reminds me of Bo Callahan when Bo Callahan kept dropping and no one could figure out why. But so it's what it was, dude.
It's there's a lot that people have to say about the character of this kid and the bullshit that goes along, baggage that comes along with him, and he's not it.
Yeah,
he's not it.
So you saying like a Ryan Leaf situation?
No,
possibly.
Fucking no. This is a fucking
butt fumble situation.
What's that?
Mark Sanchez butt fumble.
No, not this kid wishes he could be Mark Sanchez. This is gonna be fucking like, fucking Johnny Manziel territory. He's not staying in the league. This kid's not gonna make it. They didn't want him. That's the thing. You drop to the 5th round when you're projected to be that high, and everybody's watching you, everybody's waiting on you. There's a couple telling things. Number 1, he had a fucking custom room built with his brand, legendary brand. You heard him on this call. That was a prank call. But yeah, he's dropping his catchphrase for this legend. He's in this for his business, and he wants to do a fucking rap album, and he wants to do all this other bullshit. But like, that's not playing football,
right?
Do you think
like there's
the celebrity's more important than the football?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing too. He's not his dad. He's not as good as his father was. I don't think he ever will be.
Now,
Nobody will be.
And
who might be is Travis Hunter.
That is very possible, but I mean, it's definitely not sure. A lot of people have come out and talked about his interviews going poorly. You know, didn't Dion make that real? I was gonna say, didn't Dion make that bullshit tweet up about you know,
places he wouldn't want to play for, he's not going to play there.
Yeah, shit like that. And then the crowded quarterback room. He was drafted by the Browns, and he's now the 5th quarterback in that room.
And I almost feel like they did that shit just so they could be the team that cuts him. Because he said that if he got drafted to Cleveland, he would hold out. He would pull some Eli Manning shit. That was a direct quote.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's going to have that option now because, I mean, the NFL proved to him that they don't want him.
Yeah.
So take your like, you know, handout of Cleveland and just be happy that you fucking got that far. But also, he lost out on about $40 million somewhere near.
Yeah.
From dropping from the 1st round to the 5th round. So I don't know. And being as the Browns have 5 quarterbacks, it's bad when fucking Deshaun Watson is listed a higher quarterback in that room than you are.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And he might be in a different kind of orange by then anyway, so.
Yeah, if his shit ever heals, he's never coming back. I mean, that's true. That's just the truth.
Let me ask you this, because I know, you know, like I was a Dion fan as far as his playing ability. Loved to watch him play. I was never really a big fan of the hype. You know, to me he was over the top sometimes. You know what I mean? There's a difference between cocky and arrogant. Cocky I respect because you usually back it up. Arrogant, that's a different level altogether. Does Dion factor into what went down with this kid?
Definitely. People don't want the circus.
100%. Yeah. I think a lot of these teams, the general managers, they all showed it. They're like, this is fucking what? LeVar Ball, like 2.0. They don't want to deal with that.
That's what I was
shit.
just getting ready to say. Gun to your head, who would you rather deal with, Dion or LeVar Ball?
I mean, they're in the same fucking boat. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna say Ball because at least LaMelo or LaCello or whichever the one is that's got that fucking song out, at least that shit's good.
Well, yeah, but dude, that's what he should have been doing anyway. Lonzo and the kid Melo in Charlotte. That's right? Melo's in Charlotte.
Oh no, I have no idea. I don't keep up with those kids.
Yeah, the youngest and the oldest are the 2 ball players. That middle kid, he's the musician.
Yeah,
I remember how LeVar Ball was so convinced that he could take Jordan 1-on-1.
Oh, dude.
And we're not talking old man Jordan. I'm talking prime Jordan. He thought he could take him, and now he fucking dead ass lost a foot. Like, bro.
Did they ever really come out and say that he lost the foot? Because he kept saying he didn't lose the foot, and they're like, no, he lost the fucking foot. He's trying to fucking. He's trying to. Oh, I don't want to make that reference. Never mind.
Maybe
he's trying to fucking carry Von Erich it.
I was gonna say maybe he'll win the Intercontinental title or something.
Thank you guys for picking up the part I didn't want to say. Fantastic.
I don't fucking care.
Me either.
Talking about not caring. How about this? Where is it? I just had it. Where's the fucking
characters? When you think about like these amazing characters, they don't have the.
What?
No, I just.
Is my Capri Sun disturbing you?
No, I want you to be hydrated.
I'm getting hydrated.
Slowly but surely.
All natural ingredients.
I was just thinking, like, because my kids, they're like real little, and they also like Capri Sun, but I would tell them, hold it, don't hold it with your mouth. That's what I would tell them.
Why?
I wouldn't want them to get to the point where they're like, I don't know, like 27, something like that, and like successful and in front of a group of people and still doing that. I just wouldn't want to
tell you this. If your kids are 28, successful, on stage, drinking a Capri Sun, wearing a Rolex on his wrist, I have no problem with him.
This kid is gold. He's
Man,
gold.
I
Did you
love
see
him.
him? Did you see the clips from him on Busted Open?
No.
Okay, well, I'll dig him up and send them to you.
You can't pay me enough money to fucking listen to Busted Open.
No, dude, no. This is not the actual Busted Open show. It's a Bully Ray and I think Tommy Dreamer just interviewing Dom. Dude.
Let's
He's good. He straight to the top, baby.
More wrestling here. Everybody's favorite. Talking about Cleveland.
Use the top rope like a trampoline to then backflip in a 15-foot free fall. This move has never been done in the WWE before.
It's been a long time, but him knowing that LA Knight was going to be sitting there as he springboard moonsault by. Incoming super crazy springboard moonsault.
They're even gentrifying the lucha moves.
Wow. It's Logan Paul, bro. He didn't get famous for original thought.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever done this. Except for that Mexican dude who did it on a fucking random Monday night in fucking early 2000s.
I'll give it to him. It was very athletic, but it wasn't the first time it was done.
No.
He didn't create anything.
Oh, let's I don't want to get there yet, but let's do this one with Roman.
The conditioning. Why can't I do it? He did it. He did it. I'm the same blood. You got Umaga, Rikishi, Yokozuna.
What's your middle name?
Yokozuna.
I didn't know that until right before this. Yeah.
Great Yokozuna, man. Uncle Rod.
Yeah, true story. My dad was by the name of Alpha and Sika.
Really?
My mom said, you will not name my twins Alpha and Sika.
I don't know if y'all have watched Stephanie's show, but she does actually pretty good in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is worth the watch if you could stand it.
Oh, it's kind of cool too. There's there's another part of that interview where Sammy's in the room. I think they're on Roman's yacht.
Yeah.
And they're all in the room. And she's talking to Sammy and they're acknowledging, yeah, Sammy's part of the family. He's part of the clique. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The dude has a yacht. Of course he voted for Trump. Fuck out of here.
Not just a yacht, bro. I mean, the funny thing is, like, yeah, it's a yacht, but like every active Samoan wrestler is on that. And Paul's there, and Sammy's there, and Stephanie's there. So you're talking like 12, 15 people in this room. And the best part, here's the best part. So they're getting ready to eat. Jacob Fatu. I mean, this dude is thug life personified in the pro wrestling world. And he's the one that goes, hold on. We got to say our prayer.
Yep.
And he says grace over the meal.
Let me tell you this, Joe. When you sent that video, I didn't know what you wanted, but I see where you went with this. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's also great that Solo's middle name is Yokozuna.
Yokozuna.
That's fucking.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking.
The twins,
fantastic.
Alpha and Sika would have been badass for the boys.
I just think of how tough it is. You know, it's Jonathan and Joshua are Jimmy and Jay.
Right.
Like, dude, you made that so terrible and easy to fuck up.
No.
Right. What the hell is Solo's real name? Dennis, look it up. Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, Dennis Stola. What's his reason?
Give me Solo's real name, Dennis, if you can, please. While you're doing that.
These T-shirts you've been wearing over the last few months, where do you come up with these ridiculous ideas?
I'm not a fancy dresser, if anybody would believe that, you know? So I'll buy a lot of T-shirts. I have a lot of wrestling T-shirts, current and past. The nature of our industry, sometimes my friends become my enemies, and then I have all these nice shirts to wear. Or in the instance of the last few months, I end up deciding to get a shirt from someone's prior gimmick that he really didn't like. But where am I going to get a shirt like that? And it has to be a WWE licensed shirt. I just can't wear any shirt. It turns out Walmart.com. I found a couple other ones that I will not get to wear, I don't think. The Legacy with Randy, Cody, and Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
And then, like, so many other shirts.
Or just the parodies of the classic shirts.
Yeah. Son of a security systems technician. As a little tribute to my dad, too.
Even saying that out loud is so funny. These T-shirts.
It was one of the best gimmicks he was doing, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was
So-
really disappointed because we didn't get a KO Mania shirt this year because he.
I know, because he wasn't there. And that's probably what he was hitting at. He probably would have done the Legacy shirt against Orton.
Oh, yeah.
So Solo Sikoa's name is Joseph Yokozuna Fatu.
Wow.
Fatu. Let's see. What else do we have here in the archives for tonight? Okay, guys, hold on. Stop the show. We're pausing this right here. Taking a break from the craziness. Have y'all heard of this viral shit going around with the 100 guys saying they could beat up one ape?
A gorilla.
Gorilla. Same difference. Ape, gorillas, tomato.
It's actually not, but okay.
Tell me, where did you get your degree in zoology? Anyway,
Mutual of
apes are-
Omaha's Wild Kingdom, motherfucker.
So 100 people versus one gorilla. Excuse me. I didn't mean to offend the gorilla population listening to this right now. Have y'all seen this bullshit?
Motherfucker, I sent you the video. Of course I did.
Sean?
Are you pausing for dramatic effect or what the fuck?
Great fucking work, you guys.
Travis the chimpanzee was only 14 years old, 200 pounds when he ripped that lady face clean up. You know what? Hold on. Here's the first wave we sending at the gorilla. 1994, George Foreman. 2000, Raymond Lewis. Haku. 2003, Kevin Kimbo Slice. Brian Tan Breaker, his daddy, and his uncle. 1969, Chuck Norris, Johnny Coke Bone Jones, Brian Pumper, 2011, Brock Lesnar, Yokozuna, T. Roy Palomalu, Frank Mir, 1998, Billy Goldberg, Francis Ngannou, 1995, Michael Tyson, Joseph Rogan, Umaga, 2008, George St. Pierre, Rampage Jackson, 2004, Jonathan Artest, 2002, Big Ben Wallace, 1999, Shaq, and 2005, Brian Urlacher. Full-grown gorilla have a punch force up to 2,700 pounds that could weigh up to 350 pounds by itself. There is nothing a human can do barehandedly that would inflict pain on a full-grown male gorilla. If a 14-year-old chimpanzee could rip the face off of a lady and they only weigh 200 pounds, just imagine what a full-grown male gorilla could do.
There's a lot of good people in that lineup, man. I don't think they'd be able to take that gorilla.
Die.
Well, if the gorilla wanted to
All
protect
die.
himself for Urlacher, he would just need to pick up a football. Urlacher would never be able to touch him.
Jesus.
Well, it's 2005 Urlacher. You gotta be.
Yeah.
He might be able to wrap him up around the legs then, I guess.
Oh my God, what a fucking hater. There is no universe where 100 dudes can take a gorilla. That gorilla will literally rip a motherfucker in half just to beat two other motherfuckers with him.
Didn't these motherfuckers watch Planet of the Apes? Those were apes, and they were killing people.
Dude, that
What
is
the fuck are you
that's
talking about?
the scariest movies. The scariest.
I'm saying, bro.
Terrifying. But like, there's no way that I don't fucking think 200 dudes. That gorilla. I don't know. I think the gorilla still wins. 200 dudes.
I think it's ugly.
100 men can't do it. Everybody will die.
It'd be like
that
a
gorilla
Marvel
will be
movie.
angry. So angry. Can you imagine? And what if it's like another like fucking like primate? Like, don't like fucking chimps and like monkeys and shit. They go for your soft spots. That's why they kill people.
Yeah.
Your fucking eyes, your dick and balls, your fucking ears. They rip everything off, dude.
All right, dude.
They go for your soft spots.
They will
Did you
fucking.
have-
They go for your soft bits.
Did you have
They'll
a
rip your
bad?
fucking
Did
tits
you have a
straight
bad
off.
experience at a petting zoo or something, man? Calm down. It's okay.
No,
It's a
man,
safe
it's fucking.
space.
It's the fucking truth. Fucking terrifying.
It's fucking terrifying.
Wow, that's awful.
It says watching number 9 get crushed by the gorilla, but I'm just here to spectate.
Fuck it.
Oh fuck!
Oh god!
I think we've actually hit everything except for one, and I don't want to do that bit yet. That's a good rapping bit. You know what? How about this? I'll do this real quick. If I was organized.
You got this? Do I think? I know you got this. I think you got it. I know you got it. Go get him. Go get him.
Do you really think he got a chance, though?
This is not a picks day for the generic picks. This is a song to kind of tell you how everything's going.
I put a parlay on Shohei Ohtani, but it didn't hit, and I lost all my money. Now I can't afford the gas station flowers that I plan to buy for anniversary. I'm sorry. If I'm being alone, at least that's what I tell myself. You ever leave, I'll probably kill myself. You say it's love, my only option is it still a sin if I buy my own coffin. I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's been rough to start the MLB season.
Guy's pretty upset for a $15 bet.
Yeah. Well, it's not only one, buddy. Now, when you're,
I'm wondering if the pressure might be more than he can handle. $15. Fuck. It's over. It's fucking over.
So, what he hit on there is that they were gas station flowers on his anniversary. He can't afford them. If he couldn't afford those, he definitely can't afford these.
Y'all gotta stop taking them gas station dick pills. For real. Y'all gotta stop taking that shit. You gonna fuck around and have a heart attack.
Fucking
Joe?
two taquitos, 2 fucking gas station dick pills. Your fucking night is set, dog. You're gonna die.
Joe, I have a question for you, and this is I probably should have asked earlier, but have you gotten with the producer to get you a video for your segment?
No.
It's funny you should ask.
Oh.
No. The answer is no.
Wow, man, I was all excited for the answer, and it was a big.
I was too. I thought there was going to be a video ready.
No, there's not. No.
Right,
I think it's funnier without it at this point because I'm just gonna go back to blaming Dennis in a couple weeks.
Here goes the video to open up Joe's segment. What Joe's binging?
God, bless this cocaine to give me the gas to beat this demon.
Dude, Walton God.
Fucking Uncle Baby Billy.
He is the best, bro. I loved him in everything he's ever been in. Fucking hilarious shit.
This has to be top 5 all-time favorite show now. The series finale is this Sunday, and I've caught up. I've gone all the way through. I watched the entire series up through. That was the penultimate episode from this previous Sunday. But god damn, it is the funniest thing. It's funny when you know a lot of the characters from being raised in a fucking church that became, in essence, a bit of a mega church itself, and knowing the inside business of all that bullshit that they peddle there. And it's so funny to see this show of these absolute fucking moronic kids taking over their fucking father's mega church and the bullshit that goes with it. their shit I laugh so fucking hard over. The music is the catchiest shit ever. Every fucking character, but my man, Uncle Baby Billy, that motherfucker is the absolute best. He just, I don't know. Walton Goggins is fucking genius, and that shit is it's the best show I've watched in a long time. So I would definitely suggest watching Righteous Gemstones. Catch up, go back, don't watch the series finale yet. Go and start from the beginning and watch it and just fucking enjoy the stupid, ridiculous ride that you go on. And
That's
count all
on
the guest stars.
HBO?
Yeah, literally count the guest stars. It's ridiculous how many people. Like this season, we've had Bradley Cooper, fucking oh my god, who else is in there? Fucking Megan Mullally, she's in this season. Like Steve Zahn was in last season, season 3. Fucking just classic.
Damn.
Great shit. Love it.
Well, hell yeah. I'm definitely going to watch it. You've given some real great suggestions out there. So, as we're wrapping up, gentlemen, what do we want to finish on tonight? What do you guys want to talk about? It's just a few minutes before we leave.
I don't know. Sean looks like he's working on finishing on your tits, bro. What are you doing over there?
Email for work. Sorry.
You don't have a real job. What the fuck?
I got it.
Oh, hold on. Sean's gonna be our Tommy.
Yeah, I gotta go to Indy tomorrow, bro.
Oh, again, we just came back from there.
I know, man. Yeah, I'm going over there about once or twice a week now.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking drug mule life, man. It's crazy.
Money's good, baby. That money's good.
Yeah, until you're fucking dismembered and then somebody's trunk. Fucking, they find that in Toronto.
As long as they keep it off my shoes, bro, I'm good.
Jesus. You and these shoes. Well, it's been a good night. We had a lot of fun.
Did we though?
I think we did. I mean,
yeah, man, you had me laughing pretty hard first half hour.
First half hour was great. We're a very backloaded, front-loaded show this week. But how about this? Let's get a little touch of the new before we really go out. Dennis, hit that new one. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we were at the Squared Circle Expo in beautiful Indianapolis.
Well, let's not get carried away with the beautiful.
I mean, I'm trying, but
fucking shithole.
Well, I mean, we got a really great price on an Airbnb, and let's just say we figured out why it was so affordable.
Yeah, normally I like
leave it at that.
I like to be hood adjacent, but we were in the hood.
Yeah.
I was surprised that my windows didn't get busted out. I thank God when we came back from the con the second day that my windows weren't busted.
Yeah.
But
I was a little worried about that myself.
Weren't you? But it's like I told Sean, people from the hood don't fuck with the hood. You go to the other places. You normally don't screw in the hood.
Yeah.
So I think we would been all right. But it was a good place. I'd probably stay again. It was cheap. I mean, it was cheap and it wasn't a bad place. It wasn't like we were at a Krakow hotel. But
no, it was nice.
We did get some exclusives from the show. This is coming straight to you from the Squared Circle Expo 2005 in Indianapolis. And it is a panel with Swerve Scott and Prince Nana of AEW. Here we go.
Right, one last one. Swerve, Nana, how y'all doing? Hot one with Shoot Shit Podcast. Swerve, you talked a lot about representation, and you've etched yourself now in the echelon of the African American heavyweight champions, which there aren't a lot. We don't get a lot of representation. You're there. Nana, with your illustrious career, you're in there, like you said, African born. You guys kind of just speak to how your position and what you guys have done, not only just for the culture, but how are you trying to leave things for the next generation?
I'll talk real quick. So I just basically want
it to be all inclusive. I want people to say, this guy's talented because he's from Poland. This guy's talented because he's from New York. This guy's talented because he's from, you know, an urban background. It doesn't matter who you are. I just want to see talent. I'm tired of like this, you know, this is a white business, or we need to make this more of a black business. This is the wrestling business, all right? We're all fucking characters, excuse my language. We're all characters. We're all characters, and we're all trying to work at the highest level that we can perform. So, you know, if there's anything that I could contribute personally, it's an all-inclusive locker room and an all-inclusive experience for the fans that are coming to the show.
Yeah, for me, my role in it is just like I was just myself. You know, I didn't pander. I didn't like do too much of like once again tropes and the thing like that. I was just like what my thing was like. Swerve's character can be any race, it could be any ethnicity, it could be anything. I just happened to be an African American man, and I just took all the things that I loved as a kid and just put it on the screen. You know, I'm a fan of horror. I'm a fan of DC Comics. I'm a fan of the Warriors. I'm a fan of Tyler Creator. None of that just belongs to African Americans. It belongs to everybody. You know, and music once again belongs to everybody. That's why I wanted to share it like that. And so it was never just like I said. I love the fact that I feel like Swerve could be any dialect. It could be any like race. It could be anybody. I just happened to be me, and that's where I feel like my role was just to be represent the best way I knew that I could, and that was just about being myself, not being a race, like playing into a race, and just being myself. But I play homage to my background and you know like who I am, you know,
and for the younger kids who are from a lesser background and lesser opportunities to look at someone like Swerve and myself, who came from those urban environments and are where we are today, and they can say, hey, you know what, I could do that too. You know what I'm saying? That's really what this is for those, you know, undervalued, you know, black and white kids and Spanish kids and Chinese kids who, you know, need people like us who are from where they're from to look up to and say, you know what, we can do this shit too.
Yeah, like it's the same way that like MJF plays, he pays homage to being Jewish. You know, that's a representation as well. It's not just about black whiteness. It's about like religion. It's about race. It's about all that stuff. So it's just we play homage to who we are in parts on the show, and that shows inclusivity in my mind.
So there we go, our first exclusive that we've ever had on the show. It's pretty cool. After the panel, a little later in the day, I ran into Nana in the hallway, and Prince Nana was like, man, that was a good question. Thank you for asking it. And he kept on rolling where he was going because they were shuffling him in and out. But I like it, man. I mean, it's what we always said that we want the industry to be. We're tired of seeing black people cast as just black people. We're tired of seeing any Mexican wrestler come in, get thrown into the LWO immediately. It's kind of exactly like they said. It should just be about the wrestling business, not the tropes.
If you have the goods, you should get a shot.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree. Broseph, any last words?
No, not really.
All right.
That's a great exclusive.
Thank you.
Pulitzer Prize winning stuff, Joe.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, it got a little long-winded there. I'm pretty tired at this point, so I'm like, guys, let's wrap this. Like, let's wrap it up. You know, you could have sped them along a little bit, Jovan. You know, like,
jeez.
Yeah. Give me your answer in 10 words. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah. I'm kidding. No, it was good. It was a good question. It was a good answer from both of them.
Deep question. Let me get your response in 10 words.
Super deep, super personal question. 6 words or less.
What is your Waffle House order? No.
if you could throw in a hand gesture, that'd be nice.
Wait, did you also ask them what their Waffle House order was? Because that would have been great too.
No. There's a kid on TikTok that already does that. I didn't want to steal his shtick.
But we did go to Waffle House. Here's
people
my
where
Waffle
you were,
House
they
story.
wouldn't have known him anyway. You know.
So we get up Saturday morning, and Numbnuts is like, dude, we're going to Waffle House. We got to go to Waffle House. I was like, why do we got to go to Waffle House?
Why am I Numbnuts?
No, because I'm just like, dude, why do we got to go to Waffle House?
I wasn't the only one that wanted to go to Waffle House.
I
Anyway,
know that.
Telling Kathy.
Let me tell my
Go
fucking
ahead.
story. Carlito,
Tell your
chill
story.
the fuck out, dude. Go get an apple or something. Shut the fuck up. So he goes, we're going to go to Waffle House. I'm trying to give him props, and he's stepping all over the story.
I know.
I'm like, dude, why are we
calling
going
me
to Waffle House?
Numbnuts?
Well, why are we going to Waffle House? And he goes, we might see some wrestlers. And I was like, dude, we ain't gonna see no fucking wrestlers at Waffle House. We pull into the parking lot. I get out of the driver's. I'm driving. I get out. I walk across the parking lot. Joe, I shit you not, 2 feet in front of me, Bret Hart. Bret Hart is walking in the fucking door of the Waffle House right in front of me. And I look at Numbnuts. And go, oh, dude. I look at Numbnuts and I go, all right, dude. You were right, fucker. Yeah, Bret Hart at the Waffle House.
And you still didn't say hi.
I didn't. Yeah, he was eating.
So I could tell y'all what really happened, but Sean probably wouldn't be my friend if we did that. Hit the video. See, Sean, you were calling me numbnuts and all that, and I didn't.
I know, dude. I was trying to give you props. You were the reason why we went, which is why we got to see Bret Hart. But you kept stepping on my dick while I was trying to tell the story.
He was more shocked because I'm sure he looked at you two fuck faces and were like, "Oh yeah, they're definitely here for the fucking convention." And then you didn't even have the balls to say, "Hey, fucking excellence of execution. Let's grab a fucking picture next to your waffle, you old bitch." Look at him.
You old bitch. Yeah, there he was, man.
He wasn't eating the whole time. I'm sure he got up at some point.
He was just sitting down.
Dude, he literally went in, sat down, ate, got up, and left. That was it. Like, there was a couple girls that was in there that recognized him right off, but they were picking up an order and leaving. And they ran over. The one girl went over and goes, "I'm going to get a photo." And as soon as she went, the other girl goes, "Well, if you're going, I'm going." And I'm like, all right, well, fuck. I'm not going to. He's got fucking one already asking, one in line. I'm just fucking, yeah. I don't know, dude.
Pussy.
Yeah. Can't do it. Can't do it. Got to let the man eat.
His food wasn't
Gotta
there
let him
yet.
eat.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully, you enjoyed our exclusive.
You know, it's fine.
We're not.
Okay. 2 words for you. Suck it. Rabbit Dennis.
Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us. 3/4 of the Shooting Shit team. And we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Super Powers Comics. We'll put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Save 25% on your first order when you use the code SHOOTIN'.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin' Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin' Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin' Shit shirt at www.ProWrestlingTees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.